hey, this shoe went down in value. This shoe is worthless, even though it's in this nice case. So once you take it out of this box, it's in this case right here. You got the padding and all that. All right, so welcome to the Real J.A.K.E Studios, also known as the Do Anything for Clout Studios.
Do anything for clout.
I just recently finally sold this shoe. I kind of gave up on it. This is actually the least valuable limited Jordan sneaker there probably is. This shoe was extremely limited. I mean, you don't see them anywhere. It was a special design by Tinker Hatfield. All right. It was supposed to be a big deal. I mean, it was supposed to be such a big deal that it came in this big old case. The last Jordan that came in this case was like the Jordan 17 back in like 2001. I mean, it's been a long ass time since they brought the case back. There's been cases like released overseas, but here in the United States, all right, we haven't seen a case in a minute. This shoe right here, they've only made 2,500 pairs. 2,500 pairs of this shoe right here. Specially designed by Tinker Hatfield, the legend himself. Let's take a look. I mean, it's almost ridiculous how ugly this shoe is. Now you know why they only made 2,500 pairs. It's ugly. No one wants it. So I got this shoe like, I think it was like maybe 2 years ago for $200 off the Sneakers app. Seemed like a big deal at the time. I mean, these were about 500 on StockX when they released. And now I sold this for like $250. 2 years later, price went down. So here's my theory on this shoe, right? And I think it's a very legitimate hypothesis. I'm thinking Nike called Tinker, like, Tinker, listen, you're a legend. You made all the best Jordans. We know you're in semi-retirement, but we want to bring you out of retirement to design another Jordan, all right? And Tinker's like, listen, I'm going to do that, but I want complete creative control. I want to make the shoe however I want. I want an unlimited budget, all that. Nike's like, yeah, for sure. Whatever you want, Tinker. So then Tinker proceeds to go to Nike headquarters and start designing the shoe. And he comes up with this piece of crap up here. There's probably like a big board meeting. So then Tinker unveils the shoe. And then all the Nike executives in the room are just like this. It's great. Thanks, Tinker. What happens from there is Nike tells Tinker, yo, this shoe is amazing. We like this shoe so much that we're going to do a limited production run on this. And we're going to put it in a case. And we're just going to make a big deal about this shoe. The return of Tinker Hatfield, limited to 2,500 pairs. And just make it like just a legendary shoe. Tinker's like, yeah, you know what? I think that's a good idea. And obviously Nike did that because they knew no one was going to buy this. They didn't want Tinker going out like that. They didn't want this in outlets. They didn't want the new Tinker shoe to be mass produced and just end up in outlets. So they did Tinker a favor by letting them go out on top still and nobody even knowing about this shoe. All right, because no one even knows about this shoe. All right, this is probably the first time you guys ever heard of it. 2,500 pairs. That's the last Jordan designed by Tinker Hatfield. That thing right there. That monstrosity right there. That people barely want to pay $50 over retail 2 years later. 2 years later. That's my theory on the shoe. That's why it got a limited production run. That's why it's in the case, to show respect to Tinker and to make as few pairs as possible. Because this shoe is ugly and it's trash. I don't even know if you can find any reviews on this shoe. Like, no one cares about the shoe whatsoever. This has to be the least valuable limited Jordan model ever made. I mean, 2,500 pairs, it's going up. It's going for $50 over retail, man. 50 over retail. Yes, I just want to show you guys the shoe. Thought it'd be something interesting. I mean, everybody wants to know what the least valuable limited Jordan of all time is, you know? It's very important that the sneaker community knows which Jordan it is. It's that one. All right, guys, so do me a favor. If you're still here, hit the like button for your boy. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for, man? Go ahead, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, so this thing comes in this like, you know, crazy box right here. Right there, Jordan AJN T23, $200. So once you take it out of this box, it's in this case right here. You got the padding and all that. So here's the shoe, you know, got the gold buckle. Got these little gold flakes on the outsole. Outsole's kind of like the Jordan 28, 29. It's got like this speed lacing. I think that's like that's either Jordan 33 or 34. I forget which one. I actually had that pair. But yeah, it's got like the speed lacing. But yeah, other than that, man, I mean, extremely ugly. Not something that you could really wear with jeans or shorts or anything, man. You can't even wear this on the basketball court. I mean, it kind of looks like a boot. I don't know, man. Easily one of the worst shoes ever made. That's why there's only 2,500 pairs. I'm telling you, man. That's why Nike went all out with this case, man. Because they just try to, you know, convince Tinker that they loved it. And they're like, we're going to make this limited. We're going to put it in the case. Now that it's in the case, it's going to cost us a lot. We can only make 2,500 pairs. Nice try, Nike. Nice try. You better hope Tinker doesn't watch this video. What am I looking at? What is this shoe? What?